this, my favorite. Look at all this snow. I'm bundled up. I freaking hate the cold. I just wanted to show you guys what it's like living here in what we call the snowbelt, or we call it on the hill. It's a snowy mess. We got 18 inches here. I measured properly the way the weather people do. After like every 8 hours or overnight, I shovel and take a fresh measurement. We had like 9 plus 9, so we're at 18. This is what 18 inches of snow looks like. On top of the vehicle. You can't really tell. On top of the house, I'll zoom in over there. Oh goodness, the camera's zooming slow. Focus is hard because it's all just so much white. But anyway, I wanted to show you, like people say that the snow is blue. Like, I don't know if you could see that, but looking in that crevice right there, it is really hard to focus because it's all white. It looks blue in there from where I'm standing. And you might think that's crazy, it's a reflection from the sky, but look above me. The sky is gray, the sky is not blue. How does the snow get blue inside? I also wanted to demonstrate, oh, it must be easy, you have a plow. Well, I have a 48-inch plow. That sounds pretty big, right? 4 feet, 2 passes up and down the driveway. That's not the way it works. I'm going to show you what my John Deere looks like with the plow on it. And this John Deere is a John Deere 430 lawn and garden tractor, so it's from like 1986. It makes Grandma's Cub Cadet look like, not a Tonka toy, but like an Escort. Like an Escort compared to the trucks in the world, right? So here it is. Heavy chained ag tires. 150-pound weight, steel block weight. There's my foot. That is 150 pounds of steel mounted on the back of that. It's only 2-wheel drive. Hard to see with all the weight. That is a 4-foot plow, 4 foot wide. And these are 4-foot snowbanks. I don't know how many feet deep? 12, 18, 12, 18 feet deep. I have a 315-foot driveway from this point to the road. My garage, my house. I have to plow a 3-car turnout right here. So maybe now in perspective, you get a look at how big the garden tractor is compared to another tractor, but how small it is compared to that truck, and how small a 4-foot plow, a 48-inch plow really is. These are 4-foot snowbanks, anywhere from 8 to 16 feet deep. So when I plow, it's plowing 18 inches of snow. Where does all of that go? It's 18 inches deep, but every foot that I plow is another 1.5 square feet, cubic feet of snow to push. So I have to push here, then push there, push there, push there. Each time I'm pushing 4 feet wide. Oh, and it spills out. This isn't like a township truck or a city truck where they're going 20 miles an hour and they get to fling the snow, right? I can't go fast enough in my driveway to fling snow. They use the plow, and then if you live in the snow area, they have that little wing plow that's sort of independent of the main plow. The main plow stays here, and the wing plow throws the snow even further. But once you go 15, 20 miles an hour, that works. Going 238 in your driveway, that just doesn't cut it. So mind you, look, we're still pushing this back. Trees, I have that ladder there to protect my air conditioner. I got to do something with that. Snow piles. My neighbor's over there plowing right now. I don't know if you can hear it. You can probably hear this tractor. So now I'm just down to the other 150 feet of driveway. So what you see here is my regular 2-car garage to the house. So there's a 2-car turnout here, which is the main hard place to push because I can't push any snow that way. I have to push a little bit this way and a little bit towards the steps, and I have to push it all on the back end of the turnout. So those are 4-foot snow banks, clearly 12, 16 feet deep. Really, I know it's really hard to tell because it's all white here. I'm really trying not to use the F word. So it's what it is. Here's my front steps. I don't know if you could see that, but I shoveled that yesterday. There's 18 inches of snow on either side. There's 9 plus drift up the steps, which is, I'll mark it here. So there's another 9 inches a foot there because of drifting. Gotta keep pushing. But then what happens when you get to the snowbank? Oh, not the snowbank. These are all snowbanks. Now mind you, driveway ends here. You can see I made a mark. I pushed the snow that far back because I don't know when the next 12 to 18 to 24 inches of snow is going to come. Same thing on this side. That's the edge. Push it that far back to get a perspective of both sides. So double wide as the driveway actually is. But then you got to come to the road where the township pushes their shit. I lost my mailbox yesterday. So now I can't plow across the street because it's illegal. Not only that, I'm on a blind hill and people go 40, 50 miles an hour even in the fucking snow. There's your F-bomb down this blind hill. That's why 3 or 4 deer lose their lives here every year, because they fly over this hill and don't know. We've had people in this ditch over here, of course you can't see it. I've had cars overturned because of swerving not to hit other cars right in my neighbor's driveway over here. Anyway, I'm ranting. So we've got the huge piles that the township's putting here. I have to pile it at the right and left edge of my driveway, which is now, it's still 4 feet deep. But I have to guess at where that goes in the ditch, or else I'll sink my tractor. Same as on the northern side. Gotta push it in and guess. So yeah, that's what it's all about. Yay. You live in the country where I'm gonna get the mail too, because I didn't get the mail yesterday. If I can. Oh, there's nothing there. Sorry, it's 4 pieces coming today. So, why would I live in the great frozen hellhole that is this place? Well, a couple of years ago, I would tell you that I have a lucrative career here. And I mean, I could, oh great, it's freezing and crunching. I forgot to tell you. You see all this? See my tracks? You see me talk about baby diaper soup? Well, when I plowed this, it's still soft, still wet, still mushy, still mud. So 2 days ago, the temperature was 40 degrees. There's still water there? 2 days ago, it was 40 degrees. And now it's 15. So now all of that water and the snow laid on top of it, and the snow's like a great big insulator. Think of it like styrofoam in the walls in the attic of your house. And it insulates the heat on the ground, and the ground stays wet and soggy. That first 9 inches of snow was like pushing slop and freaking blah, pushing it as far as I could without sinking into that baby diaper soup that I just showed you a minute ago. That's what I call my baby diaper soup. And yeah, so today I pushed some more back and it was a little bit more baby diaper soup, but you know, didn't get stuck. I spent an hour and a half today pushing 9 extra inches of snow. I spent about an hour and a half yesterday pushing the first 9 inches of snow. So yeah, it's 3 hours out of my life this week, but we can ask myself, why do I live here? Well, it's certainly not because of this beautiful winter wonderland. I mean, who's gonna lie? It's freaking beautiful to look at, not to live in, not to function in. It's freaking cold. My hands are frozen solid since the beginning of this video. So I do have a lucrative career. That's why I lived here. But you know, COVID has taught us something, hasn't it? That I could work from home. I could work from home and not have to drive into work. So at least I don't have to drive 14 miles each way. A lot of people have to drive further than that. I only have to drive 14. At least I don't have to drive 14 miles away just to function in this shit. Just to go sit at a desk and do my job. I can at least do it from my kitchen table. So why do I live here? Am I going to move? Would I love to live in South Florida? Well, they get hurricanes. And a blown down house is one thing, and freezing and pushing snow is kind of another. But that's really not, is it? That's really not the reason, is it? What's the reason? I only have 18 payments left. Poor life choices, divorces, moving because of career, all of that bullshit stacked up, and I end up here. I ain't going to say it's paradise, but you know what? Sometimes paradise is paid for. And my summers here and some of the other shit that I get to do at this place are awesome. Like, you don't see neighbors, do you? I showed you my neighbor cutting the grass, plowing his fucking driveway. That's the second F word, by the way. My other neighbor, his barn's all the way over there. His house is on the other side of the truck that you can't see. Nobody across the street. So I basically have two neighbors and they're both freaking awesome. But anyway, I just wanted to give you an update on what is it like to plow? What does it look like? How long does it take? Oh, by the way, yeah. Let's do a real quick update here on what it looks like on the porch. From the porch, I should say. And then I'll end this real quick. That's already too long. Here is my quickly shoveled path just to get to the driveway. Yeah, you can't see jack shit. Does my body in it give you perspective? There's the snow. It's all white. It's just so hard to film this. So I get to blow this out with a snowblower tomorrow just to get paths. I could do it today, but I don't want to spend the time. I'm fucking froze. Third F bomb. I think we're still PG-13. Looking up at the barn, there you go. That is 18 inches of snow on a picnic table. Almost 15 minutes. Most of you are not going to watch this. I just wanted you guys to see it from the perspective of what it's really like to live here. And with that, I'm just going to call it peace out.